Hello and welcome to everybody joining us today. I'm really excited to present to you today, Tracy Easman. So, Tracy, could you tell me a bit about what it is that you do?
I run my own practice in West Sussex. I've been doing tax now for 35 years, so quite a long time. I've used various bits of software over the years. I handle small business clients, personal tax, all aspects of personal tax, inheritance tax and capital gains tax, and bookkeeping, VAT and payroll. So that's what I do.
And what would you say are important factors when, choosing an accounting software?
Especially with the cloud-based software, because my clients use Capium as well as I do. So it's got to be easy for people to use that aren't familiar with how accounting works and how bookkeeping works. So that's really important to me, that it's something that somebody who knows nothing about tax or accounts or bookkeeping can do as much or as little as they want to with their own business needs. And that's really important to me. I think the ease, I've used various cloud-based software packages over the years, and I have to say the ease of Capium and the options that they give, and also the price is really good, especially for a small business like myself. I've got about 200 clients, but it does make a difference. All of those things need to gel to be able to offer a good service to a client.
No, definitely. I think you've really hit on some points there. And with that being said, how long have you been a customer at Capium?
About 2 years, so not long, but all of the other cloud-based software packages I was using, they didn't work for me. The clients were struggling with them, so I needed to find something that I knew the clients could use without loads and loads of training, and without them getting confused. They have enough to do running their own business. They don't need the aggravation of having to do things themselves. So that's why I moved over to you.
And what were some of the things that attracted you to Capium?
I think it was the ease, really. I love the bank feeds. The training videos are really helpful. I have had some training with some of the guys at Capium. They're always so helpful, and they don't make you feel like an idiot, because, as I say, I've used a lot of software packages over the years, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not an IT expert, and I don't necessarily need to know how IT works, but I do want somebody that can help me get things right.
Yeah.
Because trying to sort things out afterwards, it sometimes takes a lot longer. And I know the clients that I've introduced to Capium have contacted you for support, and they've all said how helpful that you all are. So that to me is really important. And I just like the ease of use with it. That's the biggest thing for me.
How long did it take you to get set up with Capium?
Not long at all. I mean, if you start at a particular point in the year, you're going to load your clients on as you go, which is what I did. And it wasn't very long at all before I was familiar with the product. It's not a techie. I can't explain it properly, but it's not techie in that you have to be really technical to get to grips with it. Yeah. It's simple, but it's got enough detail that you know what you need to do with it. It didn't take me long at all. I find it really easy to use.
Is there anything else that Capium does help you do on a day-to-day basis?
Once I get to grips with Capiscan, I'm really excited about that. I've had a couple of training issues, couple of training videos on that, and I've had some one-to-one support on that. I just need to focus on that side and get that over to my clients. I'm really excited about that, because I think, especially in the last 12 months, clients not being able to come in and see me as much as they would have done, being able to drop off paperwork and things like that, that's one of the things that I'm really excited about, being able to use that and make use of that, make better use of it anyway.
just in terms of general pain points that you feel as an accountant, do you feel that KPM has been able to help you, solve some of those problems that you've had?
They've definitely made life easier for me. The bank feeds, and also with the on one of the training videos and one of the training sessions I had, one of the guys that was helping me pointed me to something that I'd not realised what it was, and that's just saved me so much time. And it's the manual imports and things like that, and it's just saved me, because for some reason the bank won't allow the bank feed on this particular on 3 clients actually. It's a particular bank won't allow the bank feeds to work very well. But so I get the bank statements, and Capium have just helped me be able to do that really quickly and easily without having the bank feed operating. So that's one of the things that it's the fact that you're happy to help me with other things that I may not be able to find really easy, but you just point me in the right direction. And if it's something that I can't do, you've been able to help me with that.
Do you feel an increased sense of security with Capium's platform?
Yes, I don't have any issues with it at all on security wise, and as far as I'm aware, none of my clients have had any issues either. So, and that is really important when you've got personal data, and you need to make sure that it's safe. And so I haven't got any security issues.
If you have been working remotely, how has Capium's cloud-based process affected your work processes? Has it impacted it positively? Has it been a deterrent?
I work from home anyway. My office is in my house, so it hasn't really had any issues. The pandemic, I've been busier than ever, which has also meant that the Capium and the interaction between the various packages has made my life a lot easier. So the pandemic as such has just made my life a bit harder work-wise, but having Capium there has really, really helped me just to keep the practice running smoothly and offering more service to clients, really. A Capiscan is really the thing that I'm focusing on as helping the business. Because of the other packages, I'm sort of familiar with them. It's that side of things. It's the data sharing between clients that I think has been the issue in the last 12 months. So that's really what I'm looking forward to being able to make better use of. It's down to me that I haven't made better use of it. But that's one of the things that I'm really sort of excited about, so that it's the transfer of data between me and my clients without them having to worry about posting things to me, or 500 PDFs attached to an email, which is all great, and you adapt and you do how you handle things how you have to. But that side of things I'm really looking forward to, and also that's going to allow me to have a much better in-year picture for client information going forward. So that's the main thing that I'm thinking about.
And just in terms of your experience with Capium, could you describe it in a few words or so?
Easy, friendly, professional. None of you can do any more to help me than you already have. It's a joy to contact support. It's the whole subscription process has been easy. All of you, whenever I've contacted anybody at Capium, it's just been a joy. Sometimes getting support for certain software packages is quite difficult. As I said before, some of them treat you like a bit of an idiot because you're not IT savvy and things, but you never get that. You never get that with Capium. It's just easy, simple, friendly, and professional. That's how I view Capium. Of all my suppliers in my business, Capium's the easiest to deal with by far.
So Tracy, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure, Joanna. Thank you.